Man means mankind, men and women. Man. Let's see what this is about man. Man. He is tested by God. He is being tested by God. In your behavior, what are you doing? How your mind is working? What you do? Things men covet. Things that men love most. And here, I might ask you, here, man as a male, I want you to tell me, if you can, what does he covet most? What does he love most? What does he want most? Huh? Money. Now don't be afraid. No harm done. We won't disqualify you in your exams. Yes, my child. Materialistic. Power. Huh? Huh? Who said that? Who said that? What did she say? Woman. Woman. Yes, woman. Look, this is 1400 years ago. This man Muhammad is made to say things men covet. I want you to look it up when you have this book. You will have this book. Each and every one of you will be entitled to this book free. I will give it to you all free. This encyclopedia. So no use me tantalizing before you. You know that golden carrot, and says, you see, it's there, it's there, it's there. And he says, where do you get it? I say, you see, you go to the Islamic Propagation Center and you buy one. Now I want to do business with you. No, I'm not here to do business. So the Quran says, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ مِنَ النِّسَاءِ. So fair in the sight of men is the love of things they covet. Number one, مِنَ النِّسَاءِ, of women. وَالْبَنِينَ, then your offspring, your children. وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنْطَرَةِ مِنَ الذَّهَبِ وَالْفِضَّةِ, and hoarded heaps of gold and silver, and wealthy land, and horses branded for excellence. These are the good things of this world's life, says the Quran. But the nearness to God is the best of goals to strive for. Number one, the greatest distraction for man is woman. And I'm telling the Westerner, you see, because the Westerner, he knows this better than us. The Westerner, he knows this. See, he exploits this weakness of man to the limit. Lucien Motors in Smith Street, Durban, they advertise second-hand trucks. But on the trucks that they advertise, there's a woman in the bikini on top of the truck. G Knots, they were in Field Street before, they've gone to Notre Dame now. G Knots, they sell farm implements, but on the tractors that they advertise, there's a woman in the bikini on top of the tractor. I'm asking, what has a woman in the bikini got to do with a second-hand truck or with a tractor? Now you tell me. Except the man. You know, he will be enticed to read. He'll be enticed to read because of the woman in the bikini. He wants to know now what about her? So he reads about the tractor, he reads about second-hand trucks because of the woman in the bikini. Then BMW has beaten the lot. It's a motor car, from my understanding, a little better than the Mercedes-Benz. I have had my Volkswagen Beetle 4 times over. You know, I had the first one, 120,000 miles I did, and then next one and next one. Now they don't produce them anymore, those Beetles, you know. Now I had to buy a Golf. First Golf finished, then I had to buy a second Golf, and I got my second or third one now. I'm still not in the market for a BMW. I don't know about you, Mr. Maharaj, Nepal Computer College. So, but I see the advert in our daily news, our local paper. BMW motor car, advertised. A picture of the BMW motor car. In front of the motor car, there's a woman in the skimpiest of bikini, what you call the tanga, you know, the G-string. And in front of the motor car, this woman is standing, you know, in a lustful, enticing pose. You can almost hear her saying, come on, come on. and it is written at the bottom, test drive her now. Who? The woman or the car? Who? Now you see what? I said I'm not in the market for it, but I had to read it. I had to read it. You blame me? I'm 73. Sorry, I've taken you off. Things men covet. You see it there. He's ungrateful. The ungrateful rich man. He is ever ungrateful. Leave out one to another. You know, we do some little favors for one another and we expect some kind of gratitude. Fidelity, faithfulness. One of our South African poets, he describes it very beautifully, the ingratitude of man. He says fidelity, faithfulness, is said to be a human attribute which makes a modern gentleman distinguished from the brute. But that supreme fidelity, inborn in every hound, in every dog, which is the mark of man's best friend, in man is rarely found. This faithfulness, gratitude, the dog shows it. But mankind in general, the most ungrateful of people, one to another and to our Maker. If you are not grateful to our Creator, what is man to man? What? I give you this book, and I expect you to be, every time you say, Mr. Deedat, thank you very much, for that book. I expect that from you? No, I don't expect it. I shouldn't expect, because if I expect that, I'll be disappointed in mankind. I won't do anybody any good at any time. So look, these are all ungrateful riches. Let them go to hell. I said, no, that's not my job to send people to hell. I said, no, I must do my best. I don't expect any reward from anybody at any time. He's ungrateful. He is given to hasty deeds. Everything he does in a hurry, and then he regrets afterwards. And on and on and on. What do you want to know? You want to know about Jesus, open J. Everything about Jesus. You want to know about Moses, everything about Moses. You want to know about marriage in Islam, and the M. You want to know about divorce in Islam, and the D. What do you want to know? Everything on your fingertips. Now this book is yours. There's no bluff. You see, the only thing you have to do is collect these cards. These cards will be given out to you at the end of the talk. Each and every one is entitled to have a card. Only one, please. This card, you take it to 124 Queen Street, opposite the mosque in Queen Street. There's our Islamic television there in the window. Next door there's our shop there, also Islamic Vision, 124, 126, the address is given here. You go and present this, that's all. You give this card and they give you a book, this encyclopedia of 2,000 pages. How much? How much? Free. The only thing you have to do is take this little amount of trouble to go and give the card to get your book. Give your card, get your book. Now, what you do, suppose you take this card and before you go out, somebody tells you, man, you will get caught with this book. This book is going to capture your mind. It's going to enslave your mind. And if you get terrified, what you do? Tear it and throw it away. There's one book gone. Just tear it and throw it away. But you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. There are in the world today 1,000 million Muslims. Just from the point of view of knowing how their minds are working, just from that point alone, you want to know what does his book say about what and what and what. The guy, the Muslim fellow who comes to you, you make an appointment, and the guy turns up late. Now, we are I don't know, at most people